The Symphony of Selflessness, Lessons from the Nest. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine with me for a moment. A quiet dawn breaks, and in the branches of a great oak tree, a father bird rises with the sun. His wings beat with purpose as he scours the earth, not for himself, but for his family. He gathers worms and grains, not to hoard, not to indulge, but to carry back to the nest. When he returns, he does not drop his treasures and leave. He offers them first to the mother bird, his partner, who has guarded their young through the night. Together they perform a sacred ritual. She feeds their chicks until their tiny beaks are still, ensuring they are nourished before she takes a single bite. Only then, when the nest is calm and the fledglings sleep, do the mother and father share what remains. This is not mere survival. This is a masterpiece of love, a symphony of selflessness. What if I told you these birds hold a mirror to our own humanity? What if their rhythm of care, prioritizing the vulnerable, trusting in partnership, sacrificing me for we, is the very anthem our world needs to hear? Let me ask you, how often do we, as humans, rush to claim our share first? How often do we build walls when we could be building bridges? The birds do not ask, "What's in it for me?" They ask, "What's best for us?" The father bird could eat his fill mid-flight. The mother could guard the nest and demand to be served. But they don't. They choose a higher law. The young eat first, the family thrives together, and no one is left hungry. Imagine a world where we embraced this ethos. Imagine leaders who pass the worms to the people before lining their own nests. Imagine parents who teach their children that strength lies in lifting others. Imagine communities where the elderly, the struggling, the forgotten are fed first, not out of pity, but out of sacred responsibility. Imagine marriages, friendships, teams where trust is built, not on taking turns, but on giving first. This is not naivety. This is the boldest form of courage. So I ask you now, what do you see in the character of these birds? Is it duty, love, a quiet rebellion against selfishness? Perhaps it's this. They understand that a nest divided cannot stand, that the survival of the whole depends on the generosity of each part, that true abundance flows not from clutching, but from releasing. The world today screams, "Take more, climb higher, win at all costs." But the birds whisper an older truth: feed the future, and you will never be empty. So let me challenge you. Let's rewrite our story. Let's be a species that prioritizes the hungry for food, for hope, for justice, before we indulge our own cravings. Let's be partners who serve one another without tallying debts. Let's raise children who know that their voices matter, not because they shouted loudest, but because a chorus of care amplified them. The birds have no PhDs, no empires, no algorithms, yet they thrive on a code older than time. Together we rise. What will our legacy be? Will we cling to scarcity, or will we dance to the rhythm of the nest? The choice is ours, and the time to choose is now. Who among you will join this flock? The sky is vast. Let's soar together. I want to hear from you. What part of this bird's code resonates most? How will you carry it into your world? Remember, the nest is not a cage. It's a cradle for the future. Let's build it well. This is your motivational story. Support us by subscribing to our channel so that we can reach far with the message of hope. Together, Ray OB.